welcome to the February 24th meeting synopsis of the Board of County Commissioners. We'll start out with a couple announcements today, and we had our second snowstorm, and Calvert County roads, crews, and contractors did a phenomenal job once again. Snow was expensive, though, unfortunately, and we're already at almost a $2.5 to $3 million hit on our snow budget. Like I said, the guys did a great job. Mother Nature actually cooperated this time. We didn't have Snow Creek to deal with, and our roads were clear and by Monday morning, so things went great. Unfortunately, during the snowstorm, we did have a tragic accident up on Route 2 in the area of Aspen Woods, and unfortunately, 2 people lost their lives, and another one was critically injured. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those families who were involved in that event. Parks and Recreation is having a duck race. It supports therapeutic recreation. It's an annual event. If you're available to come out to that, it's Saturday, February 28th from 12:30 to 4:30. Community Resources is also having a toiletry drive. Community Resources is collecting new toiletry items for individuals in need in advance of its upcoming Community Resources Fair. Those items can be dropped off at the Communications and Media Relations Office at 150 Main Street or Community Resources Building at 30 Duke Street. We have one item on our consent agenda today, and it was for fiscal year 2027 grant application for adult treatment court. So the Department of Finance and Budget came in reference to a strategic fleet replacement budget adjustment. So what happened, there was no vehicles at all purchased in FY24 or 25. There were 31 non-police vehicles identified that need to be replaced. We went through a process. Our vehicle maintenance division has criteria that have to be met in order for these to be replaced. Like I said, these vehicles were identified. The funding totaled $4.76 million. The Sheriff's Office vehicles were not included in this phase, and they also have a list of vehicles that need to be replaced. That will be forthcoming. Under old business, we had the planning and zoning came in and talked about the expansion of the rural legacy area. Rural legacy area expansion is actually a way for landowners to preserve their land. There's several different options. Rural legacy is a pretty lucrative option for those landowners, and the area that's set up actually borders Parker's Creek, Plum Point Creek, as well as part of Fishing Creek. There's some pretty significant land tracts there. For those of you who don't know, Calvert County has a goal of preserving 40,000 acres. We're about 33,000 now. We have about 7,000 acres to go to meet that goal. We had a work session. The county administrator came in and staff recommended CIP budget review from 2027 to 2032. And I'll tell you, the team did an excellent job laying out these significant costs. I mean, there are buildings, there's firehouses involved in it. There's a lot of expensive projects coming down the pipe. Staff did a wonderful job so far. I think this is going to be the best budget process that we've actually had to date. From there, we went on to public comment. We had a few people comment today. If you would like to see that, you can log on to the meeting, and you can scroll on through the end and see what the public comment was about. There was some conversation at the end of our meeting that people are concerned about these projects that are popping up in Prince Frederick. And, you know, some of these projects date back to the late 1990s and early 2000s when they were in the planning process and the approval started flowing at that point. I talked about it in one of the podcasts that talked about all these building projects, and none of the permits that were applied for in these projects were applied for after the current zoning ordinance was updated. In other words, they were prior to 2022, I believe was the latest one, or right in 2022. The permits that were applied for would not have allowed for the building projects that have taken place and are about to take place had the current zoning ordinance that this board put into place been in effect. It affects a lot of people's everyday life. Traffic is going to be worse in Prince Frederick. It's particularly in certain areas. The project on Dares Beach Road next to Calvert High School is a significant project, and we know it's going to create some traffic concerns and congestions. Hopefully, the loop road that's going to connect Dares Beach to Fox Run is going to help alleviate some of that traffic congestion. If you have concerns, questions, by all means, feel free to reach out to our office or reach out to any commissioner direct, and we'll be more than willing to help you. Thank you, and have a great day.